Well, folks, for 6 years, Fox Sports Midwest has been working with the Mission Continues and helping our military veterans. This year, the impact is nationwide as Fox Sports Supports provides publicity in network programming, reaching more Americans with Mission Continues stories. This morning, we joined veterans for the Summer Service Slam Project at Gamble Rec Center in the city of St. Louis. Thanks to the volunteers, we were able to renovate the center, including the boxing training area and weight room, which now features an inspirational quote. It's the latest of a long-standing partnership. Here's more on one of our primary community partners, the Mission Continues.
If I could describe the Mission Continues in one word, it's empower.
Life-changing.
Remarkable. If I could describe the Mission Continues in one word, it would be service. With the Mission Continues, I found that life again, to where I was helping others, and it kind of brought joy back into my life. Instead of just, I was still working on myself, but I was also helping others.
It helped me find my identity and tell my story. Up until I met that recruiter for the Mission Continues, I really didn't identify as a veteran. When I got with Mission Continues, I literally sat in a room with 100 other vets who wanted to serve and make a difference in the world. And through a lot of the conversations with those vets, I realized, there is a way to talk about this. There is a way to fit in, but not just be defined by your military service.
The great thing about the Mission Continues is they're not there to transform veterans. Veterans aren't broken. I wouldn't even say they're lost. I'd say what veterans need is not a dramatic shift in their lives, but just the change of, let's just say, a few degrees. So just a small adjustment in veterans' lives, so that way they can channel everything that they built in the military to just take it in a little bit different direction. It may not be in uniform, it may not be in Afghanistan, but it's here at home.
The Mission Continues and Fox Sports have teamed up again for the past, this will be our 6th year, to do projects all over Missouri. And we come together to bring veterans and non-veterans alike in the community to go after schools, rec centers, sporting complexes, and really spend a day of service. So we do a lot of rehabilitation, revitalization, and make the facilities more user-friendly, more accessible to children, people with disabilities, and really give these children a safe and fun place to release some of that energy and get out of the house and be involved.
It's easy to think about the many challenges that we have as individuals, but until we're put in a position where we go out and we help other people, that's where we recognize that there are people out there who need us, and that when we're needed, we stop thinking about ourselves and our own needs. But in that process, our own needs, they don't seem as big anymore because we're focused on a bigger picture and on a bigger mission.
Every service project I've ever been to, I always see these organic connections where there's no expectation of oh, I'm going to go work with a bunch of vets and have either the negative or positive connotations attached to it. Instead, they say, I'm going to go do this project. It's a place for people to come together and do something productive and make a real impact.
It's absolutely important that the Mission Continues keep doing what they're doing, partnering with great organizations like Fox Sports to make sure that we show the community that veterans are here. We're not going to disappear, but we're here to continue to work, to continue to make a difference. And we're here to bring everything that we've done in the military to our home community. We're ready and willing and able to do it, so we're ready to get to work.
Hungo, I know you were there earlier today, and May 24, 2011 is when Fox Sports Midwest teamed up with Mission Continues, and I know you've been there every step of the way, Hungo.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and of course I don't do anything but just go out there and meet the troops, and it's very interesting. Sometimes you can hear the stories of somebody that was really kind of a shut-in and then got around some of the other veterans, and they talked about their experiences at war, and all of a sudden they come out of their shell a little bit. Other times you get somebody that has been responsible for millions and millions of dollars of equipment, and let alone the personnel that are under them when they're serving in the military, and then they come back and transitioning into society. All of a sudden somebody said, well, you're only qualified to flip hamburgers. So it's a great organization. It's a national organization, and now Fox Sports is starting to get involved in other regions, and it's really special. Eric Greighton started this concept, and we've been so proud at Fox Sports Midwest to help him along with, and meet so many very, very positive people, and it's really a life-changing event.
Fantastic. All right, we'll take a break on Toyota Cardinals Live when we come back.